Hello and good morning and welcome to today's Facecast. It's a beautiful sunny day out there as lockdown begins to ease a little bit and we can take small steps in taking a bit more exercise. I'm sure we're all going out and about that little bit more. And so we should be enjoying life. One of the ways that we enjoy our lives is through music. Perhaps you're a musician or a singer or something, and that's how you like to enjoy your life. Most of us like to hear good music, and we might play music on our radio or whatever device we have. And I know I love to listen to music, and I love to sing along to music. And I've got such a wonderful singing voice that it's a great, not such a wonderful singing voice, but I still like to sing along to the music that's going on. And the Israelites of old that we read about in the Old Testament were much the same. They used to like singing songs, and they have a whole section of the Old Testament, the Psalms, which are songs of praise and lamentation, saying sorry to God, confessions, all sorts of things in there. And this reading comes from Psalms. It's Psalm 90, verse 14. Satisfy us in the morning with your unfailing love, that we may sing for joy and be glad all our days. Satisfy us in the morning with your unfailing love, that we may sing for joy all our days. That's the attitude we can have and should have in life. If we have our relationship with God our Father on track because of who Jesus is and what he's done for us and our relationship with him, if we are filled with God's Holy Spirit, then we've got all the ingredients together to have a good life and a good day. So we can start the day well. If we read a passage like that from Psalms, we know, pause one moment, go in this next room, go, comes back. Nothing happened there, it was seamless, wasn't it? One of the dogs came in and wanted to see what I was doing, but he's gone back to his room now. So we can carry on. These joys are sent to give us pleasure, aren't they? Dogs, for example. What was I talking about? Oh yes, the joy of singing. How wonderful that is, and how joyous we should be. Psalms reminds us that life can be joyful, full of joy, and we should celebrate each day, because we never know how many of them we've got, do we? During this period, coronavirus, COVID-19, we've seen the figures mount of how many people we've lost over the past few weeks. And it's frightening to see it. In each of our communities, someone has died somewhere because of coronavirus. And there may yet be more deaths. So there is sadness around us. In the midst of that, we can turn to Psalms and we can see how they, the Israelites of old, called out to God in their pain and how they called out to God in their joy. We can turn to him, and his love will help us to pull through the difficult times and be joyous for us. See you again soon.